The numbers don't lie when President Trump runs for office in 2024. And those numbers are loud and clear. This country is falling apart. I was told to sit down today. I was yelled at, and I've had a judge who is unhinged slamming a table. Let me be very clear. I don't tolerate that in my life. I'm not going to tolerate it here.
With the presidential election just about a year away, one party's frontrunner was in a familiar place yesterday, a courtroom.
Basically, the lawyer was very angry that the judge was not the judge did not do his duty well. She went ahead and talked about the judge was very floppy, was not very judge, that she has never been disgraced like that in her entire life, that she was disgraced and she cannot take that, and she's not going to let that lie low. She's not going to let that lie low. Looking at the point of the view of the other ladies, let's see what they think about the court case today. Follow and let's watch.
A certain someone's wild day in court yesterday. What'd y'all think? Did you watch?
Some observations.
Let's hear the lawyer's play.
Well, you know, there's a certain decorum that must be in place and intact in a courtroom. And the judge is the arbiter of that decorum, as is the lawyer. That lawyer could not control her client. He lacked complete impulse control. It scared me that he had the proximity that he had to nuclear codes for our country. He also implicated himself in the litigation and admitted legal things that will go against him.
So he knows he's guilty, is what you're saying?
Well, no, it didn't appear like he did.
But he does.
But he was arguing with the judge, and everyone knows you don't win with the judge because he's already found you liable. Or this part of the trial is only about how much money you can give.
I don't think he realizes the difference between the boardroom and the courtroom. Like, I think he thinks it's apprentice.
It's respect. He has no respect.
He has no respect because no one's checked him ever. He's lived a life where no one ever put him in his place. Everything he ever got, every room he was ever in, and then the most powerful job in the free world. And he's had that. So that he is more emboldened, more empowered, more arrogant and flagrant than
I'm surprised he's not, and Whoopi has said this often, I'm surprised he hasn't been held in contempt.
I don't know.
I know.
Why hasn't he been?
I don't understand
The fines have to be higher.
They're afraid of him.
I don't know.
Yesterday was objectively
Afraid about, because this whole week when I was gone, those polls came out, which I know you hate, about how he is really... It's neck and neck, pretty much, with Biden in some swing states. And I thought, this is a guy, if he wins, it's all about revenge.
Yes.
He just wants to get... You know, Nixon had an enemies list. And a lot of people felt it was an honor to be on it.
And he
but he was out to get these people who are political...
All true, President Donald Trump is really not buying it at all. He refused and did not believe that. He said he's winning. He didn't accept what the judge was passing on him. He called the case a witch hunt, and he will not let that be. And he's fighting. According to the view, some of them gave their own opinion and said that Donald Trump lawyer is unable to control him and to control his client. Of course, you cannot control an adult. You cannot tell somebody how to behave, though. Everyone is an adult and people react differently when they are angry. So, of course, he reacted differently when he was angry, and the lawyer could not, tell him to stop what he was doing according to the views. According to the views, also the ladies went ahead and said that President Donald Trump thought he is in the boardroom rather than the courtroom. In the courtroom, there have to be order. The judge is there. You have to listen. He is the boss, so you cannot tell the judge what to do and what not to do. And President Donald Trump did not take that funny. According to them, President Donald Trump have always have his way. And he has never, that's why he's unable to listen to anyone. And his way have been his way. So it's very difficult for him to sit and listen to what the lawyer is saying. And they did not find that easy at all. And they went ahead and Whoopi said that he doesn't know that if somebody, an ordinary person like them, did what the president was doing, like in the courtroom, they could have not even gone home. It means the police could have taken them to the cell or out of the courtroom, and they will not give them that opportunity as they're giving it to the president. So the president have a lot of opportunity which they have given him, and to him, he doesn't know why they have not like personally put a sanction of the reaction. That's Whoopi's own idea that Whoopi is giving. According to Whoopi though. Let's watch and see what Alicia Farah said when he was working for President Donald Trump. Follow and let's watch.
Disaster for Donald Trump, but I have to say I heard a lot of folks opining on cable news and saying, was this a strategy to look tough, to look defiant?
No,
there's no strategy with him. This reminded me of a story when I was working for him. I was on Marine One with him flying back to the White House, and he had gotten in this, he saw that a Republican senator criticized him, and it was some small ball article. He writes a scathing response on Twitter, and I talked him out of it. I was like, listen, this is punching down, you're going to bring more attention to it. Yeah. He was convinced for approximately 1 minute till we got off the helicopter and he immediately tweeted out.
You see?
No impulse control. Less discipline than any adult I've ever
See, this is what I'm
According to Alicia Farah, she claims that when she was working for the president, they had an occasion that one of the Republicans which the president did not like, and he wanted to tweet, but she told the president not to tweet and just to let it go, and it was okay for the president not to do it. But till they landed, then the president went ahead and tweeted. To her, basically, the President Donald Trump will do whatever he wants to do. He doesn't listen to anyone. He doesn't take advice. According to Alicia, so that behavior of him is not very surprising. So everybody went ahead and said their different point of view about how they feel about what they think is happening. So let's keep watching.
This guy will deploy the military against demonstrators. People need to understand what this means in this country if he wins again.
And I do think to some degree, like the poll numbers, we take them with a grain of salt, but I think there's a bit of indictment fatigue. We follow this news every day, this audience.
Basically, after everything we've seen, like what the lawyer was very angry, she was asked to sit down, and she find that offended, and the judge have to slam the table, sit down. And the lawyer did not find it, Donald Trump lawyer did not find that easy. And she said she have never been disgraced like that, and she's not going to let it lie low, and she burst out. So what do you really think? Do you really acknowledge that? Do you in support of what the judge did for him to slam the table and for him to tell the lawyer to sit down and keep her mouth quiet? Are you in support of that? Can I see your own suggestion in the comment section? And what about President Donald Trump? Do you support that he called the case a witch hunt? He doesn't accept that he's at fault. So basically, what do you really think? Can you give your own suggestion on the comment section? Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do not forget to subscribe. Please help share the video. God bless.